On the air. Let me see if this works. Do we have a phone call there?
We have a phone call.
Oh no, shit.
No, it's not working now. See, this goes to show you. You know, those chink bastards.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. This is the Steve Show.
This is the Stephen Oaky Show. We've been on the air for 3 days and we haven't even got our first phone call yet.
Yeah, right.
This is an AM station. It has no music because I can't afford it. It has no syndication either.
There was some records when we got here, but they're on like these real thick records.
Yeah. The Girl from Ipanema, the Bossa Nova, all your famous greatest hits of all time. Back in the 1960s, unfortunately, this is '06, and they don't dare play any of it. I don't blame them.
You know, Steve, I was in a bar the other night, and we couldn't smoke cigarettes in the bar. What do you think about that?
No, that's a pure violation because people that drink smoke. Mm-hmm. And if you go to a bar, you're going to want to drink and you're going to want to smoke.
Right. I think you're right.
And if it's okay for private clubs to do this, and not public establishment.
Why do you have some sort of weird accent now? Like,
because I'm just in that mood today, you know. And the thing about that is, it's blatantly wrong. I think it's a violation of our Constitution, and it's just another format of letting the government let us know, whether it be state or federal, that your rights are simply being lost more and more, as it'll happen every year.
Can they smoke in bars over in Iraq?
I really don't have a clue. You can't drink in Iraq. There is no alcohol allowed in Iraq. If you're caught with alcohol in Iraq or Iran or any of those countries, you face serious consequences.
Right.
It's there, but it can't. It's not there legally. It's all like this It's like smoking dope in this country. Okay, same thing. That's how it's done there.
Done behind doors.
It's done behind doors.
Or curtains.
It's all smuggled in alcohol.
Do they have doors over there?
I feel like they got curtains or something. I don't know.
Go behind closed curtains.
Yeah, it's not you.
Is that why they call it the Iron Curtain?
No, the Iron Curtain is something that the Iron Curtain no longer exists. Mm-hmm. All right, the Iron Curtain is It's a phrase of a segregation. There was no such thing as an Iron Curtain. There was the Berlin Wall that separated East Germany from West Germany that was taken down during the Reagan administration. Yeah. Okay? So East and West is now a unified Germany. The Soviet Union is now Russia. Everything is free. And it's not working, actually. It's not. Their economy is terrible. It's actually better than ours.
Right.
America is, I just hope that the way things are going and the way this country is run, that all those that had died during the First and Second World Wars to stop the Nazis, I hope this was not all done in vain, because it certainly seems more and more every year that it's looking that way.
That we're like the Nazi Germany of
No, that it was like, why bother, because if our rights aren't going to be protected, and if our freedoms are being lost a little bit more every single year, and it happens so slowly you don't notice it until it's too late.
Right.
It's just causing problems. You can't do what you could do back in the 1960s. It's completely different now. There is a rule and regulation for every single thing. And you get up in the morning.
I'm trying to do something else.
What are you trying to get? You trying to get some effects going over there? What are you doing over there? Here.
I'm trying to get the phone to ring.
Oh, get the phone to ring. Let's get Mabel on the phone. She's always a ride to talk to.
Real phone.
Yeah, she's always a trip.
It's a little too complicated.
Yeah, she's always a trip.
So go ahead.
That's what Prozac does to you. You feel no pain, but you make no sense.
Right.
And that's the only person that calls the station anyway. So, well, what do you want for 5,000 watts in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know how to dump that on there. I got to read more about it.
We had that before. We had somewhat of a phone ring,
Yeah, but it won't do it during
It sounded like that old. If you want, because no one in the right mind's going to sit here at 2 o'clock in the morning and do a radio program.
Right.
You know, the only people that are listening anyway are all these buzzed out college kids that are so wrecked that they just have it on by chance.
Right.
You know? And stragglers can pick it up. I can pick it up at my house.
Right.
And it's free. You get nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you're going to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
All right, we're back from our little break.
Yeah. Hello, we're back. Now, these people that talk on college radio, these are people that are probably trying to get a degree in communications, which is absolutely worthless. Liberal arts is worthless. That's where you just go to school where you don't really want to learn anything.
Right.
That's really good for girls because what they do is they go to college, they get married, and they don't want to do anything with it anyway. They just want to raise babies.
Right.
But the thing is, there's this guy, I can remember this, who's on the radio. I don't know if it was Trinity, I don't know, it was either Trinity or it was Stores, I don't remember, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And this guy is in communication and he decides he's going to have a program on WHUS out of Stores. And it was during the day, and he has his own show there, 4-hour show, alternative radio, which actually, alternative music just sucks. I mean, it's just terrible. And there's probably 5 people that like it, but that's what they play.
Right.
And this guy is so nervous, I had to call him. But this is what this guy does. He says, welcome to WHUS Radio. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to play some music for you. And I was like, oh my God. So I call him up on the phone. There's something playing on the radio. I call him up on the phone and I say, look, guy, you shake, your voice is just, I mean, I'm not trying to down you or anything, but don't make it obvious that you're so nervous. And he said, I'm trying to do the best I can. Just try to, holy God. All right, so there's someone that's going nowhere, unless he can sell a ton of ads on radio, and then he becomes a salesman or something like that, you know?
Right.
But this guy definitely doesn't have it. You know, it's either you have it or you don't have it. The whole thing about this is just don't be afraid. It's all right to make mistakes. Make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Some people's lives are mistakes, you know? I'm a mistake. I admit that.
Okay.
Okay? But you just go on. But if you're gonna if it's that much of a laborious thing for you to do, and if you make people know how much of a thing of labor it is for you to do that, then get the hell off the air.
Right.
You know, do something else. This just is not for you. You just don't do this.
Right.
All right, so what's your thoughts for the day, Oak?
Let's see. I heard a good joke.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
Well, Tiger Woods and Stevie Wonder, they're having dinner one night.
Ah.
So Tiger says to Stevie, he says, so how's the music business going and stuff? And Stevie Wonder says, oh, it's been going really good, you know, excellent, you know, I can't complain about it at all. And he says, how's the golfing going, Tiger? And Tiger says, well, this week I've been working on my swing. I have a couple little problems I had to work out, but, you know, I think I got them all worked out and it's looking good. Stevie Wonder says, I always find that if I really relax and I just, you know, don't concentrate as much, that I, my swing gets a lot even better and stuff. And Tiger Woods says, you know how to play golf? And he says, Stevie says, I've been playing since I was a little kid and stuff. And he goes, how is that possible? You're blind. And he says, oh, well, what I do is I have my caddy goes out, you know, a couple 100 yards out, and he calls to me, and my ears are so trained that I can hit the ball right to him. And then, he goes up on, stands on the green, and stands right next to the flag, and calls to me, and I can hear exactly how far away he is, and I hit the ball, and it goes right to him most every time.
No kidding, yeah.
So Tiger Woods just can't believe it, you know. He's like, he goes, how do you putt? And he says the same thing. He says, I have my caddy just go down and, talk right into the hole, and I can hear the echo of the hole, and I just can tell exactly how far away it is and everything, and I usually knock it right in, you know.
Yeah.
Tiger says, that's just unbelievable. He says, we're going to have to golf sometime. I got to see this. And he says, well, I'm a very competitive person. Stevie says, you know, if you want to play me, I'll play you, but 18 holes, I want to play for $1 million. Tiger Woods says, that's I don't know. But he's thinking, God, you know, how good could he possibly be? I'm Tiger Woods. I'm the best golfer in the world, you know. So he says, all right, I'll play you. And they shake hands on it. He goes, all right, for $1 million. And he says, all right. And he says, Tiger says to him, well, when are we going to play? And Stevie Wonder says, tonight.
All right.